I have a new revelation. God gave me a new revelation. God gave me a new revelation. Doesn't change. Now, listen to what this is going to say.
An apostle is not free to choose the message he will deliver.
You are not free.
I want to have some good stuff.
You better hear. Yeah. You are able to say, I really didn't want to do this.
Yeah.
But God kept telling him to do it. He's not free. We're not free to choose what we want to preach. When you go to another church, you just want, woo, elder, just preach something good. Let us shout. Let everybody stay happy. But listen to what this is going to tell you. Elder, just let everybody stay happy. Because elder started out yesterday. I said, oh, my God. This man done started out. When he stood up, I said, oh. But listen to what this is going to say. Listen and see what happened. You can't be you, because people are not, oh my God. Listen to what this is going to say though. Read.
Without a message, there is no need for an apostle.
Listen.
And if
there's no need for an apostle. Listen.
And if the message is distorted, changed, or confused, delivering it is pointless.
If it is distorted, if it is changed from what this book, from what the Bible say, if it is changed, if it's distorted, changed, or confused, you better listen. Delivering it is pointless. Now listen to what it's going to say.
Also have no opposition on getting the message. They come like that. That's right. They come like, you see some people, I got to stand this. God don't call for me. And sometimes I don't want to preach what he want me to preach.
Yeah, it'd be easy to get a message. Listen at what this is going to say. I'm going to see that y'all understand it.
The message then is more important than the messenger.
See, the message is more important than the messenger. Listen, people more on the one that's delivering it than what he is delivering. See, and that's all you get now. People are caught up on the man. They are caught up on the man. See, I don't want you to look at me. I don't want you to see me. I want you to hear the message. Now, listen at let me show y'all something. Don't nobody get hung up on the Apostle Ford, do they? His message be getting them. The message, see, they don't get hung up on him because his message is what this Bible is saying. But see, the other people get up here, all these big ministers, TDJ, Barbara Doll, and all them. These people are hooked on the man, on the woman. Because they come up with some stuff. Ain't nobody that hooked on Apostle Ford, I bet you. They ain't lost in him. Because what he's saying is see what I'm talking about? See, the people got people looking on them. You coming up with some new stuff. Well, the elder preacher, I bet you ain't nobody hooked on him. Ooh. And if the message gonna make you mad, well, guess what? If we're gonna lose fellowship over that, guess what? We didn't have no fellowship anyway. You know, I thought about. When the elder got up there yesterday and he was talking about it, I said, oh, Elder Ford, Elder Ford, Elder Ford. I put my head down and I looked. I said, Elder Ford, can't you feel it? He just kept going. He didn't care. He just kept going. All right, Elder. Elder don't have no sister bringing you no food. Elder. Elder, you was cutting. Elder, you don't know how you was cutting. He said, don't have no sister bring you no food and your wife. Ain't no sister got to been bring you no food and your wife. Oh. And if now, Elder was saying yesterday, we was talking about if the Gospel Lighthouse don't like us no more because of what I preached, we didn't need to fellowship anyway. We didn't need to fellowship anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They did not even put it out. They didn't even put the invitation out until the program was over with. She said they just put it out, just saw it on the board. She said, but you know what? She said they got mad. She said they was mad because of that word that your pastor preached. She said, but it was needful. She said it was needful. She said, I loved it.
See,
I said the same thing. She got the word, and the younger people were upset, but the older ones said, "That's what I'm talking about. That's holiness. That's holiness." But the younger ones, sure is. She said they got the invitation out and they
It's like that because the preachers, you got to be consistent. You can't let your church run wide open because Sister Floyd ministers are doing everything.
I know.
You know, one of his ministers, I graduated with, and she's the young folks, something. But I seen her in the store, and she was like, girl, I'm getting ready to go to the Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras? But
See?
you a sanctified preacher.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That's why they don't want to hear that word. That's why it makes
I
me
know.
angry. Because it's so tight. But it's right.
Now, if we're going to lose fellowship because of that, we didn't need to fellowship anyway.
Sister Ford, they are all about titles. Who I am. Do you know who I am? I am. And it don't matter who you are.
The message is more important.
Yes, but they want to be known, and everybody want to be elevated. Forget it.
Now, let me ask y'all something. According to what Elder McCoy,
His members don't line up.
according to what he stands for, what he preaches, why come his members don't line up with him? According to Pastor Henderson, from what he say and the way he was witnessing to the word, why his members don't line up with him? This is what we are talking about. This is what we will not let happen at House of Prayer. This is what we're not going to let happen at House of Prayer. If you're if a preacher don't have enough backbone for his members, he don't need to be a preacher. He don't need to be head here. He don't need to be. If this man cannot get his people to dress, you see what we're saying? That is why we don't let it happen here. If you go here, if you sing in that choir, it's some guidelines, it's some requirements. If in this church, yes, there are some guidelines. That don't look right. That don't look right. Now his members wear pants and everything. That just don't look right. And let me ask y'all another question. How many just looked around? Did you see how they were just chewing gum like a cow chewing on a cud? That looks so bad, just chewing gum. And this girl with these teeth hanging out, she up. She got so mad when Elder said, oh Lord. When he threw that oral sex out, that's Elder, please don't. I'm going to take me a sign with Elder Pre. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm like Tyler Perry. Don't do it, Pastor. Oh, that girl I said, her husband, they looked at each other. I said, oh, Elder, why did you do it? The little preacher in the pulpit. I said, oh, Elder. He uncrossed his legs. I said, oh, Elder. Go on. But people just don't.
If you've been in the church
ridiculous.
amount of time, preachers used to didn't have to preach on oil set. It's because the saints doing everything.
Not consistent. Won't stick with. We just
You
doing.
didn't hear that message a long time ago. They weren't preaching on that.
Cause see, you gonna get out of here. You gonna run out of here. Cause the elder gonna stay with it. That's why people can't stay here.
Man, it's
Undefiled with God doesn't mean that you do anything.
got to be
Undefiled with God. You can't follow it between a man and his wife. But it doesn't mean you don't be able to do that all.
That's why we have such a big turnover here, Sister Wills. I want you to know. Cause see, elder gonna And if we got members wearing pants and he know it, he's gonna preach and preach and preach and preach and preach. You're gonna get out of them and you're gonna leave.